People often think that the best time to visit Wales is in the summer season. This video will look to show you that no matter the time of year, there is so much that this incredible country has to offer. From rib rides, to park runs in face paint, to being covered in seaweed, to a castle laser show, let me demonstrate to you some of the most spectacular activities on offer.
Hello, Harry here, from the running-themed podcast and YouTube channel Jog On. I've been sent to North Wales to check out some of the highlights over the course of a weekend that are on offer here in this beautiful part of the world.
My weekend would start here in Beaumaris, a small historic town in Anglesey. I checked into the cosy Bull's Head Inn and headed straight out to see the sights. You don't have to look far to spot Beaumaris history. Passing a building over 600 years old, I had a particular destination in mind.
Welcome to Beaumaris Castle, often pronounced as Beaumaris Castle, and it's famous for being a castle that was never quite finished. The reason for this is essentially they ran out of money due to a war going on at the time. Amazingly, this castle was built in just 5 years. Building work actually began in 1295, and most of what you see behind me was completed by 1300.
Exploring the castle some more, I decided to get a better view.
Walking atop the walls here at Beaumaris, it really does become evidently clear that this castle is really quite spectacular.
Investigating the town on foot, I'd been recommended somewhere local to check out for their infamous ice cream.
So we've just popped into Red Boat Ice Cream Parlour to sample one of their ice creams. This is Bakewell tart mixed in with sticky toffee pudding.
It only took one bite to get the thumbs up. With the sunlight beginning to fade, it was time for an evening meal. Known for their locally sourced ingredients, the Midland Tapas provided an incredible variety of dishes to choose from. Back to the Bull's Head Inn to sleep, because the next morning I was going to a special place to take on a 5k. Newborough Forest Park Run is a free 5k that takes place every Saturday at 9 AM in beautiful woodlands, situated on pristine Welsh coastline. I caught up with event director Carol to understand some more about the run itself.
Bore da, Carol. When did Newborough Forest Park Run actually begin?
Bore da, well, we started back in June of 2018.
What does this park run mean to you, and does it give a community feel?
Yeah, it's really important. Big cross-section of people get involved, and it's not just fitness body, it's fitness of the mind as well.
Carol, I'm really looking forward to taking on this park run. It should be excellent. Thanks for having me, and diolch.
Croeso mawr a mwynhewch.
Morning sunlight beginning to appear, I started my warm-up.
Okay, a slightly surreal moment as I warm up for Newborough Forest Park Run with a somewhat skeleton-like face. It's absolutely glorious around here. 5 kilometres, looking like this. Let's see how it goes.
Prepping my watch, I began a few strides.
Obviously, we're dressed a little bit differently today.
Yeah.
My face paint might give that away.
Don't look like this
Your
normally.
pumpkins. In a couple of days from now, we've got Halloween approaching.
Yeah.
But also today, you guys have decided to run the course backwards. What's the reason for that?
We just do a one loop for our park run. We're not literally running backwards, we're just running the route in reverse. So we're starting at the finish and finishing at the start.
As I said hello to a ghost, we were given a briefing.
It's still one lap.
And the park run began.
Go!
Thundering around the first bend, I was excited to experience this course.
Newborough Forest Park Run, here we go.
As a skeleton and Mr. Ghost got going, I was in full flow, but these parkrun marshals didn't look quite as I'd expected.
In terms of the route, are we dealing with any tarmac, or is it mostly trail, sand underfoot? What's it like?
Forest trails, so you've got underfoot, like gravelly surface for a short period, a little bit of sand, but the rest of it forest trails are lovely and bouncy underfoot.
Soft padded trail underfoot so far. 1 kilometre down. Thank you, Marshall.
Passing more mildly disturbing figures, we hit
1,500 metres done. Thank you, Marshall. Approaching halfway and the legs are burning, but the trees are taking my mind off of it. Really enjoying this.
Once you've done halfway round, you'll see slightly go downhill.
After quite a sizable amount of uphill, one would hope for some downhill, and here it is, trying to get some energy back. Diolch. Newborough, diolch. What a great experience.
Making the most of the decline, I passed the sign for
3 kilometres out of 5 done. Thanks, Marshall. Appreciate it.
Sweeping left, another short hill burnt the calves some more, but it was worth it.
Oh, look at this. 9:15, the sun rises early over the Welsh seas. Look at this. It's absolutely spectacular. What a park run. Thanks, Marshall. That's 4 kilometres there. 1 kilometre to go. Come on.
As I pushed on, first place came gliding in across the sandy trail.
400 metres to go. 1 lap of an athletics track.
I began to wind it up as the finish came into view, and driving through to the finishing funnel,
Thank you very much.
I was done.
Wow. Thank you. 1953 on the watch. The scenery was amazing as the morning sun came up over the water. The light was piercing through those trees. It was just beautiful. Almost took your mind off the pain that was in your legs.
Conversing with other runners, I had my parkrun barcode scanned by a witch.
Newborough Forest Park Run, if you're ever in the area here in North Wales, I'd highly recommend it.
We clapped others in, and the ghost finished. so I took a stroll along the beach.
Newborough Forest Park Run done. What a spectacular 5K to be a part of. The marshals were fantastic. Really a nice community spirit here. I'll need to get this face paint off because next we're going to some seaweed baths.
A short drive away was the remarkable Hallen Morn. Known worldwide for its salt production, they'd recently opened up a brand new activity, wild seaweed baths, and I'd been invited to have a go.
Wow, this is unbelievable. The views are remarkable around here.
To find out more, I spoke to manager Rob about this serene place.
What was the thought behind having the barrels and getting to bathe in there with the seaweed?
We pump up seawater to make our salt. We can add the Celtic seaweed and that releases lovely mineral-rich oils, which is really good for the skin. I think if you look at where we are geographically, the views we've got here are second to none. It's absolutely stunning. You've got the Menai Strait, Snowdonia mountain range, and there you are sitting in the lovely warm water. It's beautiful. Everybody who does it loves it.
Here at Hallen Morn, they also let you take a drink into the barrel just to make the experience even more relaxing. You can hear the seagulls in the background. It's just got, there's a calm here.
It's a special place. I went to primary school in the village here. This is home.
Rob, it's been absolutely wonderful being here. Thank you so much for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Welcome. Thank you.
So we now find ourselves in the local restaurant Dillon's, which was established in 2012. I'll read from the top of the menu here. It says it's celebrating the local produce, character and natural beauty of North Wales. With the water behind me and finishing up with a cappuccino, we had some really delicious food here at Dillon's, but next, going to head out on that water for a very fast boat ride. Right now we're walking towards the Rib itself.
Before boarding, it was life jacket time.
All good to go.
We were then given a mildly unnerving safety briefing.
Flares, fire extinguisher, first aid kits.
With sparkling blue waters beneath, we were ready to go.
Apparently we got to about 35 knots. That's equivalent to about 40 miles per hour. We've really picked up some speed now. The coastline rushing past, it really is a glorious part of Wales. Anglesey is absolutely fantastic, and out on the water is a true testament to just how incredible this scenery is.
The winds were strong as we whipped along the bay. We were heading for a place called
Innisfree or Puffin Island.
Beginning to get bumpier, we soon spotted seal colonies.
I've counted over 70 one day.
With a hazy orange sun in front of us, we cruised back, breathing the fresh, crisp Welsh air. I travelled back to the mainland over the Menai Suspension Bridge, constructed in 1826, nearly 200 years ago. That evening's dining was in the town of Carnarvon, in a restaurant on Palace Street, in which part of the original wall still runs through, built from the same stones as the huge castle, which is exactly where I was headed next.
Tonight, at this magnificent Welsh castle, they've put on a particularly special laser show.
A feast for the eyes, the lasers danced above us on a night in which the white full moon could be seen above the ancient castellated walls. Following a night in the Celtic Royal Hotel, I headed into Carnarvon to witness the full majesty of the castle in daylight. For those looking closely, you can even stumble across a place with a surprisingly tiny claim.
Behind me is Bar Bach, which lays claim to being the smallest bar in all of Wales.
And with that, it was time to get out into more mountainous areas.
We're driving into the area known as Eryri, often in English called Snowdonia. I thought I'd get my running kit back on and go on foot to check out some of Eryri. Okay, let's go run.
Setting off on a 10-mile loop, I passed slate mines and rolled down quiet lanes past a rugged landscape. Like all national parks, Eryri Snowdonia can be dangerous, so make sure that you know what you're doing and you are well prepared. Shaking the legs out following yesterday's park run, grassy trail turned back into smooth road before I headed into a tunnel.
Welcome to Wales! Bouncing along a tarmac path between the trees, truly a wonderful environment to run, hike, jog through in the North Wales region of Eryri. What a fantastic weekend I've had here in North Wales, really packing in a lot of activities, and hopefully watching this video has given you some ideas of what you could do when you visit the area. I'm Harry Morgan from Jog On, and thank you for watching.